Hello Kindred Spirits, welcome back. And to everyone who's new here on this channel, welcome to the world of serenity, peace, and comfort. My name is Serenity, and I'm on a mission. I would like to get all of America's kitchens to transition from made in China to made in America. So stay with me and I'll show you how I think we can do it. First of all, please be patient because my microphone is not working, so the sound may not be too great, but please bear with me. But let's begin. So, here I have on this table just a few of the items that are made here in America by your brothers and sisters, your citizenry, your neighbors here in America. So I'd like to tell you why I'm on this journey, how I got here, and how you can come along. First, let me explain how this all got started. Years ago, on my way to work, I would listen to the radio, and it seemed like once a month there was an announcement of a recall. And one month they recalled peanut butter made in Japan. It was toxic and it had to be thrown out. The next month, it was dog food and dog bones, full of poisons and toxins. You had to discard it, can't use it, throw it out. The next month, it was children's toys. It was covered in lead, apparently, had to be thrown out and discarded. And all of these products all came from China. Now, it concerned me because, like everyone else in America, our houses are filled with everything made in China. But what really got me was one time listening to the radio, they were interviewing families from Florida who had spent all their money building their homes down there. But their homes were built with Chinese drywall. And apparently, people got very, very sick. People had to destroy the homes because the drywall was so bad. And listening to their stories, it was just devastating to think of what they had invested in these homes, and it had to be destroyed because of this Chinese drywall. And then it got me thinking. Now, I can't prove this, so I'm not claiming I know the full story or that I know that this is a truth, but there is a possibility I could be right. But I just wondered if there was a correlation between so much cancer in this country having to be correlated with all of the importing of all this Chinese stuff, junk, basically. And I wonder if there's a correlation. I don't know if there is, and if someone has information on it, please leave it below in the comment section. But there's a good chance I am right. So, it just seemed to me it would make so much more sense to just get rid of some of this Chinese junk and start supporting my own nation, my own neighbors, because I can trust that whatever products they are producing, it is reliable, trustable, and safe. You know, a lot of people don't realize this, but when we import stuff from China, it's not necessarily cleared with any agency like the FDA. So you really don't know what you're getting sometimes. Plus, I started noticing things that I did order online from China came in of poor quality. It was not the right size I had ordered. It couldn't be returned because it would cost 3 times the amount to send the product or the clothing back as it was that for the payment that you made. So it just seemed to me, enough is enough. I want to start making a difference, and I want to feel confident when I'm using something in my kitchen, that it is safe, and I can just feel good about it. And so this is how my journey started. Now, of course, once COVID came, I really decided, I'm serious about this. I want to share this with people, and I want to kind of get the ball rolling to really get people to be just cognizant of really what the choices are out there, and that you are not trapped into buying all this Chinese stuff like everybody thinks we are. Basically, there are plenty of products made here in America that are much better, but we just don't know about it because the major stores don't carry them. It's much cheaper for them to buy all the Chinese junk instead of buying American products. But let me tell you something, I have found that my American products that I have purchased last a lot longer and perform a lot better. So I'd like to start sharing with you some of those products that I have purchased to encourage you to look into them for yourself and your kitchen. So first, I'd like to start with this pan that I have purchased here, and it's made by a company called Made In, and it's just simply called Made In. This is a 12-inch frying pan made here in America, and so far I can tell you I am very pleased with its performance. It is performing and it cleans very well. Now, when you purchase it from the company, you purchase it online, you also get their catalog, and they show you all of the things that they make, not just frying pans. They make glassware, bakeware. Can you see that? Knives, copper cookware. This is an American company right here in the United States. So I'd like to encourage you to check them out and check out their catalog that they'll send you. You really can have a totally made in America kitchen. Next, I'd like to show you this cutting board. This comes from Vermont, and the artisan or the craftsman is J.K. Adams. Very happy. I've had this for a couple of years. Cleans great, upholds, does everything it's supposed to do, and I'm very happy with this product. And again, made here in America. Here is my wooden bowl that I just love. This is by a company called Hofcraft, and you'll see this in a lot of my videos. This is really interesting. Here are a bunch of biodegradable containers by a company called Kind, and it's made out of bamboo. And you can use them several times before discarding them. And I'm very pleased with these. This is amazing. I had purchased this at the Jamestown settlement in Virginia, and it's one of my favorite bowls. It is so well made. It lasts, I've had it for so long, and it really performs fantastic, cleans well, it looks beautiful. It was a wonderful, wonderful purchase. So you can not only get stuff online, but you can also go to craft shows, museums, which will feature a lot of handmade, homemade, made by local artisans and craftsmen. So it's a wonderful way to support them. So I hope today's video really inspired you to want to start this journey of transitioning your kitchen from made in China to made in America. There really are so many great products and options out there. So just because you don't see it in Bed Bath & Beyond, or if you don't see it, at some other local store, doesn't mean it's not out there. And once you try these items, I think you'll definitely want to share this with other people as well. This is the way we get the ball rolling, to get the nation to start considering that, yes, you really can not use Chinese products in your house. There is a way that we can start getting back to supporting our local neighbors and to just companies in the country that are out there making these products for us. So until I see you next time, may God bless you. And remember our motto, Philippians 4:8. So please join me again. Hit the subscribe button and hit the like button as well. When you do, you are supporting this channel, and it makes a big difference. Thank you so much. And until I see you next time, God bless you.